I do a lot of things that are very uncomfortable. Even just day-to-day stuff, going to the grocery store, we're going to come across people who make things very difficult for us. We're going to have difficult situations at work. We're going to have things that are going to be emotionally taxing and emotionally testing. But if you've already been uncomfortable before, nothing can faze you.
Seneca was wealthy, yet every so often he would seek out discomfort, mimicking poverty and harsher life conditions. He slept on the ground and deprived himself of everything but bread and water. He wanted to make it clear to himself that this was possible and normal to endure. Most of us spend our lives building up walls between us and anything unpleasant. The point of success is to never have to struggle and have the finer things in life, which is fine in moderation. But we have to understand that the modern world is conspiring against us, working to degrade our ability to endure even the slightest difficulty.
You bought something. You didn't ask questions or raise ethical complaints. You just looked straight into the bleeding jaws of capitalism and said, "Yes, Daddy, please."
And someday, life will have serious discomfort in store for us. We must practice temperance now in times of plenty because none of us knows what the future holds.
Hi guys, welcome back to Boss Girlified. It is your girl, Tima. I made these earrings, and I also make a lot of different jewelry pieces. And I also make clothes, so go check those out as well. They will all be linked in the bio down below. One of the biggest reasons us Muslims are taught to fast is discipline. Intermittent fasting basically does the same thing, but in Islam, we are taught that fasting teaches us gratitude. We have access to food. We have access to things that some people genuinely don't have access to. But yet, even if we were to deny ourselves of food throughout the entire day, we still somehow survive, even though it's uncomfortable. This is a concept that's found in so many different religions, philosophies, all over the world, most notably in Stoicism, being referred to as voluntary discomfort. It's just as the name suggests. Voluntary discomfort comes from ancient Stoic practice, which involves foregoing pleasures in the present with a clear goal in mind, to prepare for a better future. As humans, we're a creature of habit, and from an evolutionary perspective, this makes sense. This is something that I have been incorporating in my life since I was a kid, basically because of Islam and because of us being taught to fast and give 10% of our money to those less fortunate than us, especially only if we are able to afford it. So I have been practicing this for a very, very long time. And let me tell you, it has changed the way I'm able to handle certain things in life. The reason why a lot of us fail at our goals or can't reach our fullest potential is because we lack discipline. And discipline is a very difficult skill that requires a lot of time and practice. And one of those skills or one of those methods that can really help increase your discipline is voluntary discomfort. Now, I do want to throw in a little bit of a warning, I guess, or like a foreword that voluntary discomfort does not mean pushing yourself past the point of like normality. It doesn't mean living so beyond your means that you are denying yourself of things that you need. For example, in Islam, when we fast, we only fast when the sun is up for a month. And then once the sun is down, we can eat at night, we can eat in the morning, and we can get in all of our calories that are necessary then. So this does not mean to deny yourself or deprive yourself of basic necessity. Voluntary discomfort is just making yourself uncomfortable. A lot of our society now teaches us that comfort, convenience is the most important thing. Everything surrounds around comfort, convenience, fast, quick, fast food, everything is at the reach of your hand. But voluntary discomfort teaches you that you can be uncomfortable and survive. You can be uncomfortable and make it through, because the chances are, and the reality is, anything that's good and worthwhile is gonna be uncomfortable. Starting a YouTube channel is going to be uncomfortable. Going to the gym is going to be uncomfortable. Eating healthy at times is going to be very uncomfortable because you have to make your own food and meal prep and go to the grocery store. Going to the gym is going to be uncomfortable because you're gonna have to be in vulnerable positions doing moves that you're not sure if you're doing correctly, and you're probably not going to be doing correctly when you're first in the gym around other people. Starting a YouTube channel is not comfortable at all because you have to put yourself out there, you have to edit, you don't know if people are going to watch your videos. Starting a business is uncomfortable because you don't know what the hell you're doing, and likely no one has done what you're doing before, so you're kind of just figuring it out as you go. Anything worthwhile is going to require uncomfortableness. If you are in the constant state of comfortableness and like being comfortable with eating, convenient junk food or fast food like McDonald's, or if you're comfortable with just not going to the gym at all, it's very comfortable to do that, you're not going to see any progress in anything that you want in life. If you are comfortable with your regular job, which don't get me wrong, regular jobs get it done, and 9 times out of 10 we need regular jobs. If anything, I feel like people knock jobs like a 9 to 5, when in reality, who else would fulfill those positions? Who the hell would be there to do those jobs if everyone just decided, no, I want to start my own business? Starting your own business is not for everyone, and it's not a necessity for you to do. But just evolving in your job already, asking for a raise, it's going to be uncomfortable. So it's going to be a lot harder to be uncomfortable if you haven't been uncomfortable before. This is the exact reason why a lot of people who make it from poverty to riches have a mindset that no one else will be able to have because they have been uncomfortable before. One way to prepare yourself for these uncomfortable situations in life, which are eventually going to come, and another way to become more stoic in life and to appreciate things more, practice gratitude, like voluntary discomfort, okay? It helps with so many facets of life. You learn to be grateful for what you already have because you know that things can be a lot harder. You learn discipline very easily. Fasting from the sunrise to the sunset, it requires a lot of discipline. Shout out to all my Muslims out there. All I want you guys to take away from this video is to do something that makes you uncomfortable every single day. So think about professional singers, basketball players, football players, track stars, etc. They put themselves through voluntary discomfort every day. They wake up at like 6 a.m. They go to the track because you have to have good stamina. You have to eat well. You have to have discipline. You have to make yourself uncomfortable. If you have to, eat the same food every single day. Like the saying, I eat a potato a day, every day. Eat the same foods every day. Really teach yourself that comfort is a luxury, okay? And guys, your discipline game will change so much. I have been able to literally break my phone addiction, which is probably going to be my next video, so make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that. My mindset has been so stoic. Things can happen to me, road rage, but now that I've been practicing voluntary discomfort, I have noticed such a big difference. So here are a couple of things that I have incorporated into my life that are voluntary discomfort. Not buying out and making every single meal. I will give myself, when I'm on my period, a meal to buy out. But besides that, girl, I am making every single meal. And it's not comfortable because I have to go buy groceries. I have to cut the fruits, vegetables, meat. I have to cook it. Cold showers. This is girl, I'm a warm shower girl. But sometimes I just take a cold, 2-minute shower. Nothing luxurious. Fasting during Ramadan is another great way. Muslims out there, I know it's hard, especially with me because I literally struggle gaining weight. I have a really fast metabolism. If I don't eat, I lose weight very quickly. I probably will. I don't want to try it, but I'm sure I will lose a lot of weight very quickly. I'm iron deficient, so fasting is very difficult for me, but I still try to do it. Walk instead of driving. I live by a shopping center. If I need something, I can drive, but I can also walk. So I'll choose to walk just to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. Talking to strangers. Talking to strangers is something that is so freaking uncomfortable, but it is the most valuable lesson ever. Talking to other people is literally a direct reflection of you, your thought processes, where you are in life, how others view you, how you view others. It just reveals so much about yourself. Please talk to a stranger a day. But remember, kids, stranger danger. Reading other languages on labels, signs, literally when I'm out in public, like when I'm not doing anything, instead of going on my phone, hint, hint, I'm looking around, reading the signs. You learn so much. I learned so many different words in so many different languages by doing this. And it's uncomfortable not reaching in my pocket to get my phone out. But it's something I've been doing. Another thing I've been doing is not going on my phone for my first hour waking up. I try not to, at least, because sometimes I got to text people back, deal with orders, messages, so on and so forth, work stuff. But besides the point, I still try my very best to have discipline. I do a lot of things that are very uncomfortable. Even just day-to-day stuff, going to the grocery stores, we're going to come across people who are going to be assholes. That's just the world we live in. We're going to come across people who make things very difficult for us. We're going to have difficult situations at work. We're going to have things that are going to be emotionally taxing and emotionally testing. But if you've already been uncomfortable before, nothing can really faze you, nothing can faze you. It has helped with my anxiety with certain things. I just do shit now. I don't think about it too much. It has helped me tremendously, and I really hope voluntary discomfort can help you as well. I really do hope this video has helped you in any way. Let me know in the comments down below if it did and in what way. Anyways, guys, it has been Tima, and I will see you on another video soon. Before I go, though, don't forget to subscribe with the post notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Alrighty, guys, it has been Tima, and I'll see you on another video soon. Bye, guys.